Hello, my name is Mark Mack, and in this video, I'll be explaining how to meditate and how to focus on the thoughts that are going on inside your stream of consciousness right now. So the purpose of this video is for you to develop your own meditation practice, whatever that looks like for you. I'm going to be throwing out a lot of different meditation videos throughout the next few weeks, months, years, however long it goes. But the purpose of that is to really just for you to find what works for you, because there are thousands of gurus out there on social media. There are thousands of influencers. There are thousands of people meditating every day and telling you what to do. But the reality is only you know what is right for you. And you're only going to know that through trial and error. You're only really going to know that through trying things out for yourself and seeing what works for you. So this first video that I'm creating in a series of videos on meditations is all about witnessing the thoughts going on. Okay, so why do we do that? Well, we live this life on autopilot through the conditioning of our experience through childhood, through the paradigms that we've created, this self-identity, that who we think we are, and this lens of how we actually perceive reality. Okay, so there's a saying from the book Awareness, which says clarity of perception equals accuracy of response. And what that means is the more that you can become clear with what you are observing outside of yourself and internally, the more that you can actually be clear on a response, on how you can actually respond into daily life to whatever is being presented to you, right? And a lot of us are just living on autopilot. We're just doing things from experience of what in the past, what we've experienced from our childhood, what we've experienced from growing up, and all these lessons that have worked for us in the past and some that have not worked, but we've just conditioned this identity into behaving in these certain ways, in these certain patterns. And so the purpose, I believe, of meditation is really starting to still the mind and observe it and witness the thoughts going on. And then you can actually choose a different path. You can actually choose the thoughts you want to entertain. You can choose a life that you actually desire, instead of just living a life that that you don't want to live. Okay, so this is the practice of witnessing thoughts. And the reason why we do this, if you can think of the analogy of a computer, like a supercomputer, our minds are a computer, and there's a program that the computer is run on. And if you think about a virus that takes over the computer and stops it running efficiently and starts, freezing, starts just fucking up all over the place, if you can bring that into your awareness of like your mind is a computer, and right now there's a program being run, and that program, that software, that conditioning, that upbringing, that societal expectations, that what your parents want, what your friends want, what your teachers are telling you to do, what your boss is saying, all of that has been come into a program inside of your mind, and it's running your show. It's literally running your show. It's the subconscious, and it's dictating 95% of our daily activity and creating our habits that have been formed, right? And almost all of our conditioning, almost all of our behavior is habitual. Okay, so that's a big statement right there for you just to witness that perhaps I can start to become aware of my behavior, my patterns, my habits, and start to choose a better way. Whatever that means for you. Perhaps it means stop smoking, getting healthy, find a new romantic partner, change your job career, go travel the world, make some more money, whatever it is for you. It really does come down to how you think about reality. What you believe to be true, and your beliefs are formed inside of you, and it comes out, it plays out in these patterns of thinking. So that brings us to meditation. The power of meditation allows you to witness the thoughts going on inside of your mind. And you can just be there witnessing these thoughts. And what happens as you start to practice this daily, you start to develop this skill, this ability to witness patterns of behavior that have gone on. And with that ability, once you start to develop that, you can then change your reality in a very fast amount of time. for me, something that happened last year was I actually stepped into feeling worthy of love. So for the longest time, for 36 years of my life, I journaled it this morning. For 36 years of my life, I was living as an imposter. I was living my life as someone of a people pleaser and just doing what everyone else wanted me to do. And that was how I felt safe. That came from survival from my childhood, and it developed into my early teens and adulthood. And then I just became much of a people pleaser, and I attracted into my life friends, romantic partners, job prospects, everything that was in resonance of me feeling unworthy of love. And so that was my thought patterns. Those were the thoughts going on inside of me. And it wasn't until 2021, actually, when I first sat down in meditation, because I had a wife at the time and she was wanting an open relationship and I didn't want it. But then all of a sudden, we had a turn of events where she told me that she'd kissed a man. And that's when I felt this thud in my chest. From that moment, I sat down in meditation. I went into the closet in our bedroom and I sat down and I stilled my mind and I witnessed the thoughts going on. I'd already developed a beautiful meditation practice before that. And what came to me was this: I am not worthy. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy of love. And from that, as soon as you witness it, the beautiful thing with this practice is you don't have to do anything with it, because all you're doing is witnessing the thoughts. We're giving attention, we're giving energy to where we place attention on certain things in our life. So if you're focusing on your thoughts, you're giving attention into those thoughts going on. Okay, and none are good or bad. They're neutral. It's just that we're making them so with our reality by putting our energy into it. So that is the purpose of getting into a meditative practice, because you can start to witness these thoughts and naturally they'll just let go. Like there's an energetic signature to them. There's an emotion. That's what they are. Like emotions is energy in motion, and an emotion is an attachment to a thought. Okay. So once we energize that thought, it becomes an emotion. It becomes our reality. We start to move. We start to take action throughout our daily life in that sense of where we're focusing our attention on and in that emotion that we're feeling. And we're going to get certain results as a byproduct of that. So what we want to do is, if we want to change our results, we need to witness where our results are coming from. We need to reverse engineer a process, and meditation is a great way to do that. So for the next 5 minutes, this is how you'll be doing this meditation. It's a very simple one. It's 5 minutes. It's literally watching and listening. So very soon I'm going to be getting out of the camera way, and for 5 minutes, basically, you have the opportunity. You can either close your eyes for this meditation. You can keep your eyes open and just observe nature going on outside my window here in Augusta, West Australia. You can watch the river. You can see maybe some birds flying around, whatever. The focus that you're going to be focusing on in this particular meditation for 5 minutes is to focus your attention on the thoughts that are going on in your mind right now. So even as I've been speaking this entire video, there's been thoughts that have been playing in the background of your mind. Like, oh, should I skip this video? Or what's the next thing I need to do? Really need to send that message. Whatever it is, these are the thoughts going on, okay? This is what you need to witness if you want to change your life. I mean, you can let them run the show if you're happy with how your life's been going. You can turn the video off right now. That's no worries. But if you'd like to change your reality and change your life, I highly recommend that you try this practice out for yourself. You can start with 5 minutes a day. First thing in the morning, we're going to be witnessing the thoughts. So in a minute, I'm going to jump out of the screen, and all you need to do is take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it go through your mouth. Just relax your body into this present moment. Again, we'll take a deep breath in through your nose. Just relaxing through the mouth. And get into a comfortable position, whether you're seated or lying down. If you want to observe this video, I suggest sit down, get yourself into a comfortable position. If you're wanting to close your eyes, that's fine too. And for the next 5 minutes, you'll be witnessing whatever thoughts come into your consciousness. So whatever thoughts they are, you don't have to do anything with them. That's the beauty of it. You just need to witness them. Okay, so allow yourself to begin the meditation now. So before we come back, let's just do a deep breath in through the nose. And let go through the mouth. Slowly wriggle around and get yourself back into this present moment. Now, this meditation is something that you can do every day. I recommend it to begin with 5 minutes a day, first thing in the morning, and start to observe your thoughts. A beautiful thing's going to happen for you. I also recommend to try it out for 21 days in a row, and please let me know what happens for you, what comes up for you, what shifts in your life experience. Feel free to like or subscribe to this video. Feel free to reach out to me, any comments. I review them all and get back to you as soon as I can. Much love to you. This is the beginning of a beautiful chapter in your life, and I'm very, very happy that you found this video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.